Yemen and Oman, two countries sharing a border on the Arabian Peninsula, appear almost identical twins on a map. Similar in size, shape, and even lacking permanent rivers, they boast strategic locations near crucial maritime trade routes. Their populations are predominantly Arab and Muslim, with a significant Zaidi Shia minority in Yemen and an Ibadi minority in Oman. Despite these similarities, their realities are strikingly different. Yemen is a poster child for a failed state, ravaged by a civil war since 2014. The UN deems it one of the world's worst humanitarian disasters. Warlords backed by foreign powers control the territory, with some factions designated terrorist organizations. Yemen's Human Development Index (HDI) is abysmal, ranking among the lowest globally. Corruption is rampant, and poverty and illiteracy are widespread. In stark contrast, Oman enjoys peace and prosperity. Its HDI score is impressive, putting it on par with developed nations. Oman boasts a stable government, a thriving economy fueled by oil and gas reserves, and a much higher GDP per capita compared to Yemen. The roots of this divergence lie in subtle geographical and historical differences. Yemen's mountainous regions fostered the rise of the Zaidi Shia movement, distinct from the dominant Sunni Islam. Oman's Jabal Akhdar mountain range separated the interior, fostering a more inward-looking and theocratic society, while the coastal plain near Muscat nurtured a more outward-looking, commercially focused Ibadi identity. Yemen's northwestern highlands, receiving the most rainfall in the peninsula, are the most agriculturally productive. This led to a larger population in Yemen compared to Oman. However, Yemen's much higher and still declining fertility rate is projected to widen the population gap significantly by mid-century. Historically, both countries were colonized by outside powers. The Ottomans controlled northern Yemen for centuries, while the Portuguese occupied coastal Oman. However, Omanis expelled the Portuguese much earlier, establishing a maritime empire that rivaled European powers. They gained valuable experience in trade and statecraft, which continues to benefit Oman today. Yemen, on the other hand, endured a longer and more debilitating colonization. The Ottomans ruled the north, while the British held sway over the south, particularly the strategically important port of Aden. The withdrawal of these powers left a power vacuum, leading to a brutal civil war between a nationalist north and a communist south, further fueled by Cold War rivalries. The legacy of these historical events shapes the present. Yemen's political instability, corruption, and ongoing civil war hinder development. Oman, on the other hand, has leveraged its historical experience, geographical advantages, and stable leadership to become a peaceful and prosperous nation. The tale of Yemen and Oman is a cautionary one, highlighting how seemingly minor geographical and historical differences can lead to vastly divergent national destinies.